Year, guys, and welcome back to the vlog. So it's been about 6 weeks, to be honest. It feels like an absolute age, but it's only been about 6 weeks. But yeah, January's just been absolutely rammed at work and stuff like that, and socially, so just haven't been able to get out. So it's the first session of 2024 and what it could be my last session on this syndicate, unfortunately, because my ticket does run out on the 31st and I'm still unsure whether I can renew or not. So it could well be the last session. So I thought it was a nice fitting way to drop in this swim, which is I think it's number 20, the Moat, which was the first swim I fished when I started here. So it's a beautiful swim. It's a real picturesque swim, as you can probably see, with a lovely boathouse in the background, a beautiful house on the island, a bridge and what have you. It is a stunning swim, and it's actually not only the reason I'm fishing it, to be honest. The main reason is that this is a sort of shallower arm off of the main body of the lake. Now, it goes right down into the into sort of a snaggy corner, and as you come round into the swim, you have to pass that. Now, I've just seen a fish in that snaggy corner just lump out in amongst a few tufties. So I thought, right, they're going to get in now. I have seen them there in the past. Excuse the wind, guys, if it's interfering. I have seen them in there in the past when it gets, you know, sort of real high pressure. They love a little sunbathe in there. So it is freezing. It's about, we've had a few mild days, but it's going to get down to I think 2 degrees tonight, and it's about I think 6 degrees at the moment. So I would imagine they're going to get down into the shallows with this beautiful sunshine we've got, and try and get some sun on their back. So I'm hoping setting up in this swim will be a nice little interception point. So yeah, that's the plan for the session anyway. So a little update there, but I haven't got anything sorted. Just pushed everything around here. Just cooling down, to be honest, because I've got a bit of a bead on. So anyway, right, we've got all the kit out, and let's get some rods in and see what we can find some good nice spots. Right, so after a good let around with the deeper as well, got the deeper out, scanned the area. Long and short of it, we've got about 10-foot channel in the middle, and it just shelves up either side, obviously up to the island over there, and obviously comes up here. So the other side of the island, nice little spot by the reeds across there, and it goes up to about, I think it's about 6 foot roughly. Goes up to roughly 6 foot, and it sort of shelves off. So I'm just on top of that shelf. Just leave this one on the edge. So I'm just up on top of that shelf over there. I've got another rod, so that will be my centre rod, and I'm going to put a solid bag over on that one. And then what I've got is I've got this lovely little snag over to the left hand side. I'm going to use that as my left rod. Just going to probably just fish a bright single over there, high attract. And then on my right hand rod, I'm going to fish it into open water into that deeper channel. So I've got all bases covered. So over there, we're pretty shallow, to be honest. I'm just feeling it on the drop. It's probably about 5 foot. Across there, we know it's about 6 foot because we've got the deeper across there. Then it drops off the shelf into the deeper water. It's about 10 foot. So that's where I'm going to fish my right hand rod. And again, probably just a little crumb bag, just attached to a little Ronnie rig, just pops up in that silt. So that's what I'm going to do. Edge and bets, 3 rods, different spots. And I'm not really going to feed it. I might put a couple of baits out, but we'll see. But probably just little crumbed bag of attraction around it, and hopefully that'll nick us a bite. Right, let's get these rods sorted, get the rigs on and get them pinged out there. Right, so they're all on the dance floor, so we can't do a lot more now. I'm not going to put any bait in because I've just been visited by the bailiffs, and was just chatting to John, and he's just told me that actually he's been baiting the area. So if I swing you around, I'll show you. So this is my middle rod out towards them reeds. Now John was saying that that's where he's been putting a bit of bait in. So I'm glad I haven't put any on top of that. I've just put a little solid bag out there, just a little parcel of attraction. So any passing fish you'd like to think will get their head down on that. So that's my middle rod. My right hand rod's around this corner, just tucked around here into the open water. It's just silt, it's just smooth silt all the way through. That's pretty featureless, but it's, you know, it's just a little, again, I've just put a little Ronnie rig on that with a little, what did I do? Oh, a free bait stringer on that. So I've put a little stringer on that one. And out here, what was that? Probably another grebe. But out there is that snag, and we've got one out to that. So just in front of that, see if we can see anything pop up. It's probably another grebe. There have been a few grebe and cormorants in here. But yeah, so I'm just going to keep my eye out on that one. Because that was just looked like that could have been a fish. God, it's bright. It's lovely and warm in the sunshine, but quite when that wind cuts across you, it's blooming cold now. Oh no, there we go. There he is. Little greaves popped up. So yeah, apart from that fish that we see when we arrived, I haven't seen anything else of it yet. I'm trying to keep my eye out, but it's difficult with the sun so bright. But yeah, it's probably got about 2.5 hours and it'll be getting dark. So I think it's that time to crack open a nice cold beer. Beer of the week. Right then, this week's beer of the week. Now, special mentions go to David Long and Jim Keown, who sent me messages regarding this beer. And yeah, it's a good one. It's one that I enjoyed many of in the summer back in Turkey. So without further ado, this week's beer of the week is FS. I think I've got that right. FS. So yeah, I had sunk a fair few of these out in Turkey on holiday, and they were lovely, to be fair. Very similar to these little bottles. So yeah, little stubby ones. So what does it say? Let's have a look. It's a 5%. Right, what does it say? We take our time to brew FS with our unique Mediterranean slow brew technique by adding one more resting moment in our brewing process, creating a smoother beer and refreshing taste, and our signature crisp finish. Made in Turkey, as we know. And that's about it. It's a Pilsner 100% malt. That's all it says. So let's pop him open. Right. Cheers, guys. Great shout. because to be honest, I don't usually find these sort of beers, and we ended up wandering into a, I can't think what it was called. I think it was one of these budget stores. What are they called? Pound Stretcher or something. One of these little pound shop things. And there was there was loads of these random beers that you never usually see in your Tesco's and your Sainsbury's. So yeah, this one was in there. So happy days. Right, let's give it a bash. Cheers, guys. That's how I remember it. Yeah, lovely. One more bash. Yeah, that's lovely, that's really nice. Doesn't taste strong. It's a 5%, obviously it's not strong, but it don't taste, strong, and it's just an easy drink. Lovely, that, really, really nice. Quality, right. This week's beer of the week, FS. Oh well, the temperature is dropping along with the sun. If I swing you around, look at that. It's beautiful though. The old current bun's dropping and it is getting cold. I think it's going down to 1 tonight when I just checked. Yeah, but it is absolutely a stunning place. I know a lot of people go fishing for the fish and they want the big fish and all the rest of it, which we all do, but it's the whole package for me. It's the amount of people. It's the lake that you're actually fishing, the fish. It's not just the fish for me. I mean, I would rather fish a beautiful venue and have little fish than big fish and just a bit of a dive and everyone squashed together. Everyone's different, but for me it's just a little bit of everything, and this is just scenically beautiful. So I just love it. I love being here. So yeah, if it is my last session, I will be gutted, but I'll be back over the next couple of years, get my name back on the list and get back on it for certain, because I love it. But it might be the case of, it might well be the last session, unfortunately, due to tax man. So yeah, I still don't know what I've got to pay yet. The accountant's sorting it out, but as soon as I know, I'll know the money. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it. But if I can't get back on here, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to have a ticket until, well, earliest April. So it might be a case of doing a couple of day tickets here and there just to tie over. But we'll see. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes. But anyway, I am absolutely waffling. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck myself away, get nice and warm, and have a couple of beers and watch Traitors, because I'm absolutely all over that programme at the moment. It's quality. So I've got to catch up on Traitors, and I think I'm going to chill out, have some dinner, and get nice and snug, because it's going to be Baltic. So if anything happens, obviously I'll let you know. Probably not the bream, but hopefully we don't even get into bream, because I'm fishing slightly, two of the rods are slightly shallower. Maybe the deeper rod might attract a bream, but I haven't put loads of bait out, so hopefully they don't home in on it, but we'll see. But anyway, yeah, like I say, if anything happens, guys, I'll obviously let you know. If not, I'll catch you in the morning. Right, good morning guys. Well, unfortunately, just a free bream to show in the night, which they come off our reeds at the back and the middle rod. I'm surprised actually. I thought maybe the one in the open water might have had the bream all over it, but no, it was the it was a solid bag. Well, it's a solid bag to be fair, with a little bit of pellet in, so there's no shock really, but it was in shallower water. But there we go, that was all that was to show. So unfortunately it wasn't the goodbye carp that we were after, and yeah, unfortunately that is going to be my last session on here, which is a shame, but I'll certainly be back. I will renew the ticket at some point, but unfortunately this year I'm gonna have to give it up. I've got other things I've got to pay for, so priorities got to take over. So unfortunately that's me now, so I won't have a ticket for at least a few months. So I'm going to be fluttering about, maybe a few day tickets and stuff like that, just to get the fix. But that's all you can do. You can't have it all. So for now I've got to get packed up. I've got my boys' football to go and sort out now. Got to go and sort his team out, and then go and watch the mighty Royals hopefully get a win at home. So that's me, but I've got to get cleared up now. I've got a good half hour walk back to the van. So yeah, I better get packed up. So anyway guys, thanks ever so much for all the beer of the week suggestions. Do appreciate it, and the lovely comments on the videos. Massively appreciate it. Any messages, I do always get back to everyone, so thanks ever so much for that. But yeah, until next time guys, take care. I'll see you next time we're on the bank.